Good evening, you are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. At first, the headlines. At the Global Education Meeting 2030 in Brussels, Her Excellency, the Minister of Education, stresses the importance of activating national strategies for education to find qualified cadre. The Medical Errors at the Scales of Justice seminar calls on protecting patients from medical errors and achieving a successful health system. The second meeting of GCC institutions discusses principles and mechanisms for sharing information among Gulf institutions. And the Omani charitable organisation inaugurates Muscat Secondary School for Girls as part of its ongoing service projects conducted by the Sultanate in the Gaza Strip. Those were the headlines, now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Ibrahim Mohamed Sola of the Republic of the Maldives in reply to His Majesty's greetings cable on him being inaugurated as the new President for the Republic. Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed Al-Shabaniya, Minister of Education and Chairperson of the Omani National Commission for Education, Culture and Science, stressed the importance of activating national strategies for education to find qualified and trained teachers. This came when Her Excellency led the Sultanate's delegation to the Global Education Meeting 2030 in Belgium's capital, Brussels. She pointed out that this strategy is based on forming qualified educational cadre, activating the professional development track, keeping up with international professional standards and qualifying future generations for the fourth industrial revolution. Her Excellency, the Minister of Education, clarified that the Sultanate established recently a specialised centre for professional teacher training, which enables training during service to enhance teachers' qualifications in educational sciences, including sustainable development. A legal seminar under the theme Medical Errors at the Scales of Justice was held in the Higher Judicial Institute in the Wilayat of Nizwa. The seminar called for spreading awareness among the population and medical specialists on providing due healthcare and diligence in order to protect patients from medical errors as much as possible and achieve an optimal health system. The Higher Medical Technical Committee revealed the registration of 76 instances of medical errors in the year 2017. 40% of these instances were established to be cases of medical error. The seminar, which was organised under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Saidi, Minister of Health, highlighted the legal framework for medical practices, the definition of medical error and the roles of judicial and non-judicial authorities in dealing with medical errors and matters relating to legal accountability. On a statement to Oman TV, His Excellency the Minister of Health said that despite that, the Higher Medical Technical Committee received 76 cases of medical malpractice and only 41% of such cases were proven to be instances of medical errors. His Excellency added that the Ministry will not hesitate to take appropriate legal action depending on the severity of the cases, but that we should protect our fellow Omani medical officers and give them the space to save life. The second meeting for GCC institutions discussed principles and mechanisms for sharing information among Gulf institutions. The meeting, which was hosted by the GCC Statistical Centre in Muscat, reviewed future prospects for the Gulf Joint Statistical Work Vision. The meeting highlighted the indicators for Sustainable Development Goals, which the Centre has been working on since its adaptation by the United Nations. The meeting stressed on the importance of establishing a database to serve organisations and institutions that fall under the umbrella of the GCC Secretariat General. As part of ongoing service projects conducted by the Sultanate in the Gaza Strip, the Omani charitable organisation inaugurated Muscat Secondary School for Girls in cooperation with the Palestinian Ministry of Education. The new project is among many other projects that aim at minimising the impact of the blockade enforced by the Israeli army. The Sultanate of Oman is currently establishing a water desalination plant, roads and other facility projects. An official from the Oman charitable organisation said that another school for girls is expected to be completed in Khan Yunis. Still to come in our news bulletin. A group of citizens and residents alike joined the We Are Oman convoy to spread the message of goodwill and the Omani identity. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. In an endeavour to involve people with disabilities in society, the Ministry of Health organised an open day at Kurum Natural Park. The event was held in cooperation with a number of civil associations concerned with care for disabled people. It included various activities performed by this important segment of the society and an exhibition organised by different associations. The Open Day was held under the auspices of His Highness Syed Faisal bin Turki Al Said in the presence of a number of officials at the Ministry of Health. In line with the Sultanate's approach to implement the e-government, the Omani Authority for Partnership for Development launched the electronic management system. It aims to facilitate and speed up the procedures to implement the application of the partnership programme and to develop the e-services of the programme and its affiliated projects. Port Sultan Qaboos received 3 tourist ships, including a Spanish ship carrying 1,200 tourists. The Ministry of Tourism prepared a welcoming programme that included a craft industries exhibition and traditional arts shows. The activities also included other events that aimed to acquaint tourists with Omani heritage and the touristic potentials of the Sultanate. Omani Exports Week, which was held in Muscat for the first time, has concluded. A number of local and international experts and specialists took part in the event. The activity was organised by the Public Authority for Investment Promotion and Exports Development. It focused on the importance of supporting exporting Omani companies and to expand its selling base to reach different global markets. The National University for Science and Technology celebrated the graduation of a new batch of students. The number of graduates was 720 in various engineering majors. The graduation ceremony included a number of activities and the distribution of certificates to the graduates and excelled students. The students expressed their happiness and pride for graduation after the hard work and efforts they exerted during the years of study and stressed that they are ready for the next stage of their life, which is to head towards the labour market, get a job and serve their country. The We Are Oman convoy was launched in the Governorate of Muscat with the participation of a group of citizens and residents living in the Sultanate. The convoy aims to assure Omani identity features and laying bridges of communication and brotherhood among all those living in this good land from various Arab and foreign nationalities. His Excellency Syed Saud bin Halal Abu Saidi, Minister of State and Governor of Muscat, presided over the opening ceremony of the convoy. A celebration was held in the Wilayah of Shinas in the Governorate of North Batna to celebrate the 48th Glorious National Day. It witnessed a participation from a number of poets who delivered poems praising His Majesty the Sultan and the achievements realised during His Majesty's glorious reign. The event was also accompanied by traditional arts. The Oman Medical College also celebrated the 48th National Day with a wide participation from students, academics and administrative employees. The event included poetic sessions on the love of the leader and country, Omani traditional arts and an operetta. Some plays were also performed during the event that shed light on the achievements of the Blessed Renaissance under the wise leadership of His Majesty the Sultan. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates, with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the coast of the Arabian Sea. Winds will be northeasterly to easterly, light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 metres. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. At the Global Education Meeting 2030 in Brussels, Her Excellency the Minister of Education stresses the importance of activating national strategies for education to find qualified cadre. The Medical Errors at the Scales of Justice seminar calls on protecting patients from medical errors and achieving a successful health system. The second meeting of GCC institutions discusses principles and mechanisms for sharing information among Gulf institutions. And the Omani charitable organisation inaugurates Muscat Secondary School for Girls as part of its ongoing service projects conducted by the Sultanate in the Gaza Strip. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.